not see what's happening? Honestly,
Yep, I see it.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
I don't know what the hell just
okay.
happened.
But anyways,
Okay. Shout out to Fight Club. They've been in here going back and forth. It actually hasn't been that bad because I usually don't be watching this stuff. But y'all know what they talking about. All of a sudden, here come Anton. So let's hear what Anton got to say. Because they were starting to talk about what Yanni and what happened and starting to get into it. And then here comes Anton. Sound like he just woke up out of his sleep. Kind of like I just woke up out of mine. I told y'all, don't pick up the phone, open the computer if you wake up in the middle of the night, y'all.
do y'all not see what happens? What's happening right now? What's happening basically is they're they dividing and conquering the same shit that they did in feminism. They literally doing that. That's literally what they. First of all, we let them come in, and they wasn't even supposed to be in our space in the first place. But we let them come in as guests, right? And they came in as chameleons, and then.
Ooh, now we back to chameleons, child. Everybody a chameleon.
They came in and the only let's be honest, the only reason y'all fuck with them is because they cute and they got some titties. Y'all not checking for they don't have no better talking points and all of this other type of stuff. They're not smarter than us. They're not doing all of that. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of women that supporting each other, and it's a bunch of men that's simping.
Ooh, they've been throwing that simp word out all night long. Not just the Fight Club, but all these people I've been watching, child. Whew, these YouTube streets, I swear, is never a dull moment.
It's a bunch of guys that's simping. And so now they trying to control by telling us what to do with our platforms. And the only thing I'm wondering is, because you ain't got to like me, right? And I don't have to necessarily like you. But the one thing that I'm not going to do is let a woman tell me what to do. Ever.
What happened on the Yanni show earlier? I guess she didn't tell him what to do, but he apologized for something. Y'all, you know I'm not into all this crap. I'm just trying to get into it now, child. So, from what I understand, Yanni used Anton's wife and maybe allegedly his daughter's picture on her thumbnail. And that's why he called in. And that was supposed to get him to call in to talk about the Lapeef stuff. Allegedly. And then he asked for her to remove it. She wouldn't do it. But then later on, I think she did it. He was on there apologizing to her. You know, we saw it. I think maybe we didn't, but there's only so much I could do, right? So now, this is Fight Club, so this is his show. So now he coming on here because they was getting into the conversation about Yanni and women and all that type stuff. So it's like, he must have said, we gonna put a stop to this. We ain't gonna be talking about these BEYOTCHES, these chameleons, okay? It's time, since we let these BEYOTCHES up in this space, that we let them know we ain't gonna do what you want us to do. That divide and conquer ain't gonna work. We gonna do what we want.
My wife don't tell me what to do.
Yes, sir.
And for me, the thing that will piss me off more than anything, because see, we can fight. That's what guys do. Guys beef, we fight, we go back and forth. We say, you know what, I ain't fucking with you or whatever. And then as brothers, we be like, that dude, he pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back from it and be like, all right, cool, we cool, whatever. Right? That's usually what happens. But when women do it, they try to fuck up everything. Like they coming in to try to do it with size 12 shoes and stomp on your fucking couch. And we seen today, in my opinion, they don't have no rules.
Now, let me say, Anton, you right. Anton is absolutely right on this, okay? So as a woman, I can go ahead and I can vouch for the fact that I don't understand why all of these gentlemen, not just the people on the screen, didn't realize that and know that to begin with. All they want to do is tear shit down. Burn it to the ground. Especially if you're not doing what they want. How they want. When they want. Whenever they say they want it. I thought this was obvious. But obviously not. So these cracks have been... So actually, maybe this Pearly thing is a good thing for this space. This is how women are. And you men know this. Like, y'all know this. You complain about it. I see it in the comments all the time. There's a woman that. Now I know a woman that. My ex that did this. My ex did that. And you think it's different online? We've been seeing this play out for the last couple of weeks. I mean, before then, but definitely the last couple of weeks. This is exactly why I don't be dealing with these people. Because it doesn't be well as soon as you don't do something that they want. Because I know what it is. And if it even seems like it's going to be anything similar to, you got to go. I told y'all that story already. With one of my ex-friends now. No, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me who I can and cannot talk to. And you're not going to talk about my friends as my friend. You don't have to like them, and they don't have to like you, but you're not going to be disrespectful in my face with my people. Talk about them on your own time. But a lot of women don't have a code. They can't differentiate. It's all about feelings and being hurt and all that type stuff. There's no conversation going on around here. And meaning in these YouTube streets right now. They're putting everything on the internet. They're putting everything in videos. Where's the conversation? So nobody is able to come back just because you don't do it the way that I say to do it? Or because you're not doing it my way, we can't know each other anymore. That's crazy. But that's women.
They don't have any rules. They don't play by the same rules. See, guys got rules of engagement. Most guys, you can say, all right, listen, we can beef. You can talk about me, but this is a part that you leave out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do this, you don't do that. And she even admitted, she said, listen, I put your wife on my thumbnail because I knew it would get your attention because I wasn't paying no fucking attention to what they was talking about, right?
There you go. Okay. Exactly. And I think we briefly talked about that. But she was also saying in that video, don't treat women like this. But it's okay for me to put your wife's picture in allegedly your daughter. Maybe she wasn't there. Maybe I'm wrong on that part. But it's okay for me to put your wife's picture on there. His wife is really, she's not a content creator. Even though she is there by his side, she sounds like she knows a lot of people and talks to them or whatever, fine. But why not just put Anton, Lapeef, and I don't know who else, child. Even Aaron O at this point. No. Gotta do things to create more chaos and drama. Now listen, we here for the drama and everything, but he's right. It was done to invoke him, or it was done for him to get on up there so she could talk to him and tell him what she don't like and what she want him to do. Yeah, we seen him apologize. We seen them all come. The fact that they all came up there is crazy to me. Him, Mr. Lego, Lapeef. What? Child, I done already said it. Don't go on nobody else's platform to try to defend yourself when they got control of everything. Plus, it goes against everything that these spaces be talking about. You don't be listening. The women ain't gonna tell you what to do. Well, she definitely got y'all to do summoned y'all there and you went. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy.
And so she said, I did it so I can get your attention. Right? And then all behind the scenes, these motherfuckers is texting me saying, oh, don't worry. I wasn't going to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just did this to get your attention. She taking it down. I got all these motherfucking women that's texting me behind the scenes, and I'm not answering these women no more. I got a bunch of women behind the scenes texting me saying, oh, no, she going to take it down. They lied, they fronted, they jumped up on the panel and they act like it was when it really wasn't. One thing that you can call me a lot of things. You can call me mean. You can call me a lot of shit. But one thing you can't call me is you can't call me a liar. You cannot call me a liar. I'm the realest. I'm real in real life. And so now what you see happening is they coming in and taking over a space that men long time dominated.
Did I not say that already? Not even before this Yanni stuff, I said that. I'm like, oh. It's like they telling everybody what to do. I thought this was the man no sphere. And even though Anton will say that he's not a part of it, he's adjacent. Like, seriously. You got Angry Man on this panel right here. I don't know the rest of these people. This is crazy. But at the same time, you gentlemen will be checking for women for whatever reasons. And then at the other side of the mouth, it's they cause this, that, and the third, and they're no good because they don't do this, that, and the third. It's half damn crazy.
Mm-hmm. So the only thing that I'm asking is when y'all gonna stick together? Because if this ain't the final call for y'all to stick together, and now you have women saying what they gonna do, man, this shit is playing out the same way that it played out with feminism in real life. When y'all gonna stick together and y'all gonna stop letting these women divide us?
I'm saying, what could we do to prevent this? To prevent them from...
First thing we need to do is we need to stop fucking with them. Stop supporting them. Stop going on they shit. Because let's be clear, half of these motherfuckers wouldn't even be known if it wasn't for me. Half of these women that's now empowered, you wouldn't even know who they were if it wasn't for me. We put them on. We put most of these women that's talking right now on. Including her. Well, we didn't put Yanni on, but she fucking came to the Lapeef Network too. Fantasy Island Girl was just on my show on Q, on Anton Daniels and the Lapeef Network just the other day, and this chick don't get up there talking that shit.
What? Like this Fantasy Island Q girl. Whew. I ain't heard a woman's name so much in the last 24 to 48 hours. Her name might be being heard more than JPT now, child. Oh, Lord, this is crazy.
I was up there on the Lapeef Network last Thursday. Come on, man.
Wait, but before you came on, Anton, JP said they would.
No offense, but this is probably the time that the one woman on the panel should be quiet, right? I don't know who this is. It says your mama, but I'm just saying this would be the time to just like chill out and just listen. But you know, that's just my thought.
Was right. So what was you saying before Anton came?
No, you want to no, Anton. Let me say what I say. Don't let Q speak for me.
Ooh.
What I was saying, I thought she was talking about in general. What I was saying was, if we're gonna have a conversation about women every day, all day. But we let certain women.
We can talk about what we want to, JP.
Exactly.
We can talk about. Listen. Drop your balls, my dog.
Exactly.
And put your nuts on the table. Put your nuts on the table and stand for yours, bro. And the one again, listen. I can have problems with anybody I want to have problems with, every single dude. But the one thing that I'm not going to do is let no woman tell me what I can do. Fuck that. Ain't no woman ever going to tell me what I can and can't do. And in my opinion, I don't know why y'all don't see this as this is an act of one of the most egregious things that I done seen. This is the very shit that we said we ain't playing.
Come on, egregious.
And so for me, it's on.
Oh.
It's on. And I've been talking about this shit for a long time. I said, when y'all start letting women speak for y'all.
It's history repeating itself.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and let me also say this. I fucked up. I fucked up, right? And let me be the first to admit it. And the way I
Come on, Anton. Let us know where you effed up at, child. We want to know, child.
fucked up is we never really started having problems until we started putting women on. Let's be clear. And
Child, listen. All right, Anton, are you learning a lesson, child? Now, I don't know what that means as far as panels is concerned, or what he does outside of, or the Patreon, or whatever. But I guess hopefully we will see what the changes mean in the coming weeks or so. But he does not sound like he's for the foolishness right now.
I messed up. That's my fault. I gotta eat that. I gotta take responsibility for it. We never started having problems until we started putting women on. Even when we first started, you know what I'm saying, doing what we did on the Lapeef Network, we only had one woman on there. It was me, JR, and it was B Nix, right? But I got to eat that shit. I fucked up because there was a lot of women that I backed. I would have them on my platform and all of that other type of shit. And so I got to eat that, and I'm going to take responsibility for that. But going forward, I got to move differently. And the one thing that I know for sure, the dudes that's simping and doing all that shit, I'm just not fucking with them. I'm not going to speak negative on them. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. I don't got time for that. I got bigger fish to fry.
Child.
But on the other side of the coin, though, y'all gonna have to put y'all nuts on the table and stop simping for these women and start doing you. Because they don't give a fuck about you. You just collateral damage. A lot of these niggas that be jumping up and simping for these chicks, I'm gonna be honest with you. They only doing it because they got some titties and some ass. Thinking for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with them, because what do they think, that they simping for them is gonna get them some pussy for them or something like that?
Ooh. Viewer discretion is advised, y'all. Viewer discretion is advised, child. But is he right? Is that the reason why? Is that what the lore is? Y'all know. You can tell me. Go ahead, write it in the comments, y'all. What is it, y'all? Now listen, this is not me saying anything against anybody. I'm just reacting to what he's saying. We just reacting to what Anton is saying. Because in my opinion, any content creator that you go to, you like what you like what you hear, you like what you see, whatever the reasons are. But you see this implosion within the Black YouTube space, burning to the ground. And that's why we can't have nice things. I'll put it that way. The growth, the working together, the generational wealth, supporting one another. Why does it not work ever? Because one will blame it on JPT. I don't blame her for none of this. She may have been the catalyst to start this, but this is not on her at all. We shall see if this... We shall see what this brings about for many a people, and I will be watching. Because honestly, this is a lot more interesting than anything else that's going on right now. This Yanni thing, I think, is like the straw, maybe. But we shall see. But even with all these conversations and men over here trying to hold women accountable and, this is what we're looking for and stop wearing the wig, spiders makeup and weave and all that. It's just conversation over and over and over and over and over and over. Again, that's a bunch of people trying to tell other adults what to do. And I don't know where this came from, where people think that they can tell other people what to do. You can't. You just can't. The people that we need to be telling what to do, which are the kids, it's not being done. Everybody trying to tell other people what to do. I've said it plenty of times. Women want to be men. Enough women just think that they are men. They want to be up with the big dogs and be men. But then when it comes time to like Anton says, to put your, NUTSs on the table, then it's, I'm a woman. Oh my God, I'm a woman. Oh my God, I'm a woman. How could you do this to me? I'm a woman. But keep throwing them bombs, throw them bombs and burn the place down and then be looking like, what happened? What happened? It's crazy.
They not fucking with them. They don't care nothing about them at all. So what I'm asking, I'm not asking y'all to do nothing. Honestly, I'm demanding it. And I'm not demanding it on I'm your boss type shit. I'm demanding it on some respect for you type shit. Let's build together instead of letting these women tell us what we can and can't do.
Right before you jumped on Anton.
Y'all long decision. Y'all could decide to do whatever y'all want to do. But I'm telling y'all, at some point, y'all need to bury the hatchet because they fucking with each other only to your demise.
Yep.
Now, let me be clear. Let me just say this one more time. They can't. The reason that they all got my name in their mouth is because they know I'm the biggest threat. They can't say I'm a fuck boy. None of these women that know me in real life could ever say I tried to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anything because I'm practically spotless, right? You can't say I never did nothing wrong. I ain't never scammed nobody. I ain't never did no PPP loan. I don't owe nobody no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, all of that type of shit, right? And so now, you know what I'm saying? I'm the poster boy. If whatever it is that you think that I am, I'm the representation and in all honesty of what they fear the most. A guy that don't have no spot or blemish on their record that actually can stand up for what it is that he believe in.
Okay, Anton, I'm liking this, Anton. Come on, boyfriend, let's go. Talk about it. Demand, child. Demand. Let's go. What else, child?
And so they can't do, and let's be clear, and I got the resources, right? So they can't do nothing to me. And I understand what the goal is, right? And so I'm gonna approach it a slightly different way. But let's be clear. Nobody ain't a fucking woman in the world ever gonna tell me what I can and can't do. Ever. Ain't no woman ever gonna tell me what I can do. Like I'm a man's man, bro. Nigga, my daddy couldn't tell me what I could and couldn't do once I left this house. So for me, it's on. It's on. And it ain't on, no. I'm not about to be spotlighting these hoes. I'm not about to be doing no live streams on them. I'm not giving them no views. I'm gonna let them give me all of it. And let me be also clear. I ain't lost one subscriber. My subscribers go up every single time they talk about me. I don't lose subscribers. I gain them. My subscribers go up. My Patreon member numbers go up. Everything. There's more of us on here on YouTube than it is them. Be clear. There's more of us on YouTube than there are of them. And so don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. It ain't about whether you like me. It ain't about whether or not I like you. We have a common enemy now.
Ooh.
And I see the play.
The play has been the same, Anton. All of y'all. This play has been the same. This comment on here that says, Anton, I told them go watch the video of Yoni B. Taylor. If y'all see it, y'all wouldn't give Yoni time. So disrespectful to black men, but saying respect black women. There is not a point in going and viewing that video. if you really and truly understand and you know, there's no point in going to watch it. First of all, you're giving her views. Second of all, it's going to be stuff that you should already know. And third of all, Anton just said it. So going and watching the video goes against what he just daggone said. But again, he said, y'all going to do what you going to do, child.
And so at some point, y'all going to have to stand up and drop y'all nuts on the table and say, who the fuck you talking to? We going to run these numbers up. We going to hold each other down. And we going to make sure that ain't no person, not one woman. Listen, we can beef with each other afterwards. We can turn our wars back on whenever we want to turn our wars back on. But who the fuck is they to tell us what we can and can't do with our platforms? What you think that?
Pause. That's what I said. The only people that we got to listen to is you damn tube. The only people we got to be worried about is you damn tube. We are infighting. This is the same crap. And you got people out here talking about white supremacy, just pearly things. Not saying that it's not a topic, but it's like, this is just a bigger version of exactly what the community does. Taking your own people down, no conversation, no problem resolution, and then wonder why these gremlins are out here gremlinizing. There was no need for half of the things that we've seen. None. Is anybody interested in doing better? And yes, the white people can see. And yes, the white people can see. Shh. We don't want the white people to know. They see. They ain't dumb.
Hold on. Let me say this. You think that a woman is going to stop coming on our panels? Man, I can get a woman tomorrow. I can go and get 10 women tomorrow and do a whole live stream with them hoes.
We already know that's the case, i.e. fresh and fit. Now, the thing is that how much of the disrespect are y'all going to put up with? That's the real question.
10 new ones. 10 new ones. And badder than everything that they had ever stood for.
Child, if he busts out with a bunch of white women, oh, Lord. Anton, if you hear me, you bust out with a bunch of white women, child. I
can get a whole new fleet. It ain't never going to be a shortage of pussy.
You should bring on white women next week. All white women.
Stop it, you
ain't
God
never
damn.
Gonna be no shortage. So let's stop all of this bullshit and thinking that they got some power. They don't. They don't run the YouTube. They don't control anything.
Come on.
And it's less of them than it is of us. It seems like it's more of them because they support each other more.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna have to drop y'all balls, drop y'all nuts, stop simping for them just because they got a pretty face, and let's keep doing what we do. We cook.
Titties.
We had this shit. This was ours. Just like y'all households. It was ours before they ever came into it.
Child.
Every last dude on these platforms. It was ours before they ever came into it. It's not theirs. At some point,
they did this shit before, bro. They made a list and they made a list in 2016. I was on that list. There was a bunch of dudes on that list, but we formed up like Voltron on their asses. And see, that's what dudes gonna have to do now. Is you gonna see who's who now. Real shit.
And that's cool. And listen, it's some real. Somebody said it in the chat. It's some real ones out there. It's some real ones out there. I fuck with some of the real ones out there. Q for me is a real one. She hold me down. She don't let no woman or nobody say shit about me. It's some real ones out there. But at the same time, all I'm saying is don't let no woman sit here and tell y'all what y'all can and can't do, because I see y'all motherfuckers holding them down when they talking about your fellow dude.
And there you go. And that's the latest. I mean, there's definitely more. Clearly, Anton sat back and I guess he thought about what the hell just happened. Because you can't be Antoning it all over the place with every daggone body, Anton. You just can't. I mean, you try, but you can't deal with every woman the same. It just don't work that way. So, Anyway, I'll be seeing what's gonna happen, y'all. This is getting interesting, child. Shout out to anybody that's made it this far. I appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.